So let's get cooking. Number 10, I think I got this slide right, is our friends from Vegas. Where's Riley? And then Henry's here too. Henry, come on in. Come on, Henry. You can do it. You can do it, Henry. Turn the camera on. Oh, you're off camera?
Yeah, I'm actually at the airport right now.
No, you're not. You're sitting at the win at the $100 minimum table. I know what's going on.
Listen, he's at McCarran at the $100 table.
That's true. Oh my God. Have you ever played the slot machine at McCarran? I did that once.
One.
Yeah. Did you?
Yeah, I never play because I lived in Reno for 3 years. But I dropped a couple quarters in and won $200. So
oh yeah, and then you walk away.
Yep.
Before we dig into the work, let's take a look at this fantastic Sizzle McSizzleton.
Let's face it, your kids don't listen to you. And they don't listen to advertisers either. But you know who they do listen to? This guy.
Can I drink this? Put it down.
Moose Toys partnered with the most popular influencer on the planet to launch a new collection of slimy toys. Introducing MrBeast Lab. To break through to kids who have seen it all, we built a real 50-foot slime tanker from scratch, and we crashed it right outside the doors of Comic-Con.
We have a very minor toxic waste spill.
As early morning crowds lined up, workers in hazmat suits opened the back to reveal the slimiest, most surreal toy store ever. Fans at the tanker got to be the first to purchase MrBeast's exclusive line of toys. And we had slime dunks, where fans could dive into a toxic waste barrel to win super rare MrBeast Lab toys. We invited influencers and their followers with cryptic briefcases that could only be unlocked after discovering the secret code.
Enter authorization code.
Driving thousands of fans to our experience. To launch the new toy in a way that was tangible, memorable, and slimy.
The best toy line in the world.
88 custom design warning posters. 4,400 tanker store visitors. 15,000 MrBeast Lab toys given away. 400 gallons of slime poured. Over 24 million views and 112 million impressions. MrBeast Lab toys became the #1 action figure in the U.S.
Where do I even begin with this one? Kyle, bail me out.
How to make toxic sludge more appealing to children.
Jesus,
the color scheme on this was the thing that did it, because everybody goes green with slime and sludge and things like that. And I love the hot pink and the blue because it's like less noxious somehow, but it's still got that. It's still got that keep away but totally come here. It's like candy sludge. I love it.
I know. Riley, walk us through. Riley and Henry, walk us through the brief real quick.
Basically, the team really wanted to find a way to cut through all of the stuff that was happening at Comic-Con, which is already, and it's full of self-described weirdos. And so we knew that we had to do something. The team knew it. They had to do something completely outrageous, completely weird, something that's actually engaging, not just a photo wall. Not just a photo wall, not just like giving out stuff for free, having something that people can do something with their hands. They can actually get quite literally dirty into the nitty gritty on it. And what better way than with toys? Specifically with these collectible toy items, like people who are interested in those things, they want to get the ultra rare. They want to get the experiences that other people don't. And having this as a one-time installation does that. Yeah, no. Henry, your observations on the brief execution, some of the things you learned along the way.
Yeah, I mean, the whole experience was really cool to be able to see, getting such a, hands-on experience and being able to take consumers through, the different toys and being able to make like an experience out of it. And the real impression that it made on me is like really think of ways to blow out these ideas and make it, really impactful and memorable in the minds of visitors and consumers alike.
Yeah. What was surprising? What was surprising, either of you? What was surprising about the process? What was surprising about the reaction? because obviously you have a goal of we're doing X, Y, and Z to achieve A. But along the way or during the activation, what were some things, or were there things that surprised you?
I mean, I think one of the easiest ones is like, specifically as somebody who's not really into the toy collecting, hasn't ever been to Comic-Con, like finding ways to like kind of cut through that chaos was a huge goal. And it's Comic-Con. There's so many cool things. It's California. Yeah. There are a million and one things that you can be doing. So having people lining up bright and early, fully in costume, fully in gear, ready to participate. I think that was probably one of the more surprising elements of it, as well as just finding ways to engage outside of social media, which is where MrBeast in particular thrives, is on YouTube, and trying to bring that into a in-person experience and making sure to get that buy-in from all fans of all ages.
No, I love it. Daniel, over to you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have much to add, except I think a lot of design agencies, including ourselves, whenever there's an opportunity to do something in experience design, it's often an opportunity you sort of jump on because it just feels so much, sort of different and more exciting than just working on a kind of visual identity system. And, you're literally creating an experience for your clients. And what I like about this is a lot of experiential design does end up being you call it the photo wall and the sampling. And there's sort of like certain conventions, if you will, or like a bit of a formula that you'll often see with experiential, because often people are looking at experiential as production for social, right? It's not really about the experience. It's actually about what do I get that I can then pump out through social. And so just what I love about this is not just the thinking and like the color palette, like Kyle was saying, but the attention to detail in terms of like how this was executed, even just from that. I obviously never went to this, but from that film, there was just a lot in the detail of it. And I can only imagine it required that level of detail in order to break through, because like you were saying, this is a place where people have an abundance of, kind of entertainment. So the only way you're going to get their attention is if you craft something special. So
look at
really well done.
Of detail, which is really important. I mean, look at the specificity in
It's super cool. That's what I mean. I again love the idea and I understand the breakthrough, but I just think, it takes a lot of work. And then I guess my own curiosity is was it hard finding like production partners that could really, like, did you have sort of almost like an experiential production partner that like does this and knew how to do this? Because frankly, that's often our anxiety when we have done things that are more experiential. It's like we don't have these sort of producers in house, so you're always a little bit at the mercy of other people to kind of go and build this thing out and make sure that the people are showing up in the suits at 5 o'clock in the morning, or all those little things are more like operational, but they're kind of critical for this to get pulled off and to work the way it did for you.
Well, I mean, honestly, those are our guys in the suits. Those are our guys out there doing everything. Yeah. But we partnered with I think 3 production crews to help kind of pull all of this off, as well as with some of the local manufacturers in Vegas and in the LA area, in order to actually create the tanker and build all of the stuff that went into it.
Unreal.
It's very cool.
Just unreal. Well, congratulations, Henry. Have a great flight.
Thank you.
Do you want to tell us where you're going?
I'm actually going down to LA right now for a reception for my pop's bone marrow transplant.
Okay, man. Sending good vibes. Sending good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, man. And listen, I met Billy years ago. So Henry, I want you to have a Billy story for me when I come to Vegas next time. Is that a fair trade?
Yes, sir. I got many.
Of course.
I'm going to leave it at that. But seriously, Henry, sending all the good vibes, man, to you and your family. Riley, thank you so much. This is great. So glad. And really, I want to point out that aren't our partners part of the worldwide partners Network, WPI, John Harris and Company. I'm going to be going to Chicago for the conference there next week. And we really appreciate John's support. And Riley, thank you so much. And we'll catch up with you soon.
Thank you.
All right. You can hang out because we do a little wave at the end if you want. So you can go, you can stay, whatever works. All right. Thank you. Oh my God. So fun.